Welcome to the Coach's Corner with Coach Matt Turner and the voice of the Buckeyes, Jeff Rash. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coach's Corner. I'm Jeff Rash, and I'm joined today by the head football coach of the Gilmer Buckeyes, Matt Turner. Matt, good to see you again.
Good to see you, Jeff.
Well, we're still on the roll. We got that undefeated season rolling so far, no pressure whatsoever. But the Dangerfield Tigers were defeated soundly by the Gilmer Buckeyes Friday night. Congratulations on your win.
Thanks. Kids did a great job, competed hard. It was a good night. We got better.
It's always good. Dangerfield, we said this last week, they always play up for Gilmer. They always, even on their off years, when they play Gilmer, it seems like they always figure a way to step up. It's just, the psychological fact that they're playing Gilmer, I guess. And they did. They had some good key players, some of the ones that you had pointed out to us. What did you see that you liked in the game? I mean, you got several positions you're developing. How is that coming together? And
well, defensively, I really like the fact we got 5 turnovers from them, which is really tremendous. That's
second week in a row.
Yeah, we've really gotten to where our defense is really getting the ball back for us, which that's always exciting because to me that's one of the foundational things of a good defense. It's more than stopping them. We want the ball from them. We'd like to take the ball away. And so our defense is really developing a mentality of taking the ball away, which we hope we continue to do. So we're excited about that. Kicking game-wise, I was really excited. Our coverage teams, our return teams, I mean, we won that game. We keep a real statistical thing on kicking game. We won in the hidden yards. We won like 315 yards, which
wow.
that's the equivalent of like 3 scores.
Wow.
So. Blocked another extra point. We blocked
every
one,
game.
Blocked one in every game.
Every game, yeah.
Which is our guys are really taking a lot of pride in that. And so we're able to put some pressure on people in that part of the game that I like because that's kind of our mentality. We're an attacking mentality on offense. We want to attack you on defense. We want to feel like we're going to take the ball from you. In the kicking game, we want to feel like we're pressuring you there. So we're doing that offensively. Doing some good things. Still got a lot of offense. Always takes a little longer. A lot of execution there. We ask our kids to do a lot. No excuses, no explanations. It's that's what it is. We're doing some of it, not quite as to the level we'd like yet, and know that these guys are capable of. But that's why we practice. So we've had 2 good days of practice this week. We just keep working and. There's guys developing there, and so we're excited about that. We'll continue to work and develop that as well.
Good. Well, that sounds good. Looked like the guys were firing off the ball well. Offensive line looked like they were doing pretty good. Of course, you've got some solid backs, to run the ball for you, and looks like the passing game's coming together. So looks like it's just kind of slowly but surely getting there.
It's a process.
It is a process.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this week, game of the week, Saturday night, 7 o'clock, Lobo Stadium. All eyes are going to be on these 2 teams, Carthage versus Gilmer. Big rivalry in Carthage. They're one of the only teams in the last 15 years or so that's actually defeated Gilmer on multiple occasions and knocked them out of the playoffs on a couple of occasions, those kind of things. So it's going to be a great game, I assume, because Carthage is pretty salty this year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Scott Surratt and his staff. Done another great job. They got another. They're going to be a fine team. We know exactly what to expect. They just do a great job, and so we'll have to be at our best, which that's what we want. That's why you schedule them. I mean, you want that kind of a challenge. Those are the kind of people we expect to play in the playoffs. We expect to be in the playoffs. So we try to prepare ourselves with the best teams we can line ourselves up against. And we've done that with Carthage. They're a very good team, and we have tremendous respect for them and what they do. But our guys will be excited to play, and they're preparing well this week because they understand what's in front of them, and it's a good opponent. And so we've just got to be at our best. I said, like we always talk about, we don't talk a lot about our opponent because it's more about us than the opponent. We just need to know enough about them to know kind of where to be and where to line up and what they like to do. But other than that, it's got a lot more to do with what the Buckeyes do than what the Bulldogs do.
Yeah. Where are they strongest this year?
Carthage.
Yeah.
They're very good in the offensive line. To me, they've got a very sound running game, which is usually the cornerstone of when their teams are good. That's usually the foundational thing. They have a quarterback that's a very good thrower of the football. He played all last year, played this year, so he's into his 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th start, and is a good thrower of the ball. Has multiple guys to throw the ball to, which that always makes it tougher to defend. Tight ends, fullbacks, running backs, receivers, throws it to them all. And Scott's a very good play caller. They just do a good job, and defensively they do a very good job. I mean, they're always kind of on the cutting edge of doing some different things that make you work a little differently. But that's part of the challenge. Many years I've always felt like they've helped us be a little better because they'd say, "Well, iron sharpens iron," and they've sharpened us for sure. Just because they'll expose you in some areas, where you go, "Wow, that's something we've got to address." So a lot of our things that I think we've gotten a lot better at over the years, we probably can attribute to Carthage.
Yeah,
because that's kind of
you
opponent.
don't think about it that way, but that's very true.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, they make you better.
Yeah, no doubt.
It still makes, as a fan, it makes you nervous. As a coach, they make you better.
They do. It's a challenge.
That's good. You've got some scout team players this week that you'd like to recognize.
I really wanted to recognize these guys because, so much of our program, getting ready for a game, hinges on the looks you get for your offense, your defensive, and your kicking game. And, I preach to our guys. I'm trying to develop every football player. Every person that's out there wearing the equipment. And I want our kids to feel like the best team they play against is the one they practice against all week. I really believe that, and that's really what we try to do. Our scouts, we don't like to think they're token players. They're not token players. They're football players. They're going to be great football players. And part of that greatness is learning to give looks and block and tackle the varsity kids. And so, we have a scout defensive player. A scout defensive player is a guy that gives us the defensive look of the opponent. Like this week, we've got guys that are giving us the Carthage look. But these guys so far this year, there's always a player that we name for the week that we felt like has really done an exceptional job giving us a look on that. And for scout defense, so far this year, Trent Pierce did it week 1, Bryce Overstreet, Ryan Watson, Zach Thompson, Nadas Parvin, and DQ Lawson last week. And have all given us a great look on defense. And then our scout offense, which is the offense of the opponent we're going to face this week, that'd be the guys giving the Carthage
Which is no
look.
easy task.
No, because
learn an offense.
Exactly, right. So that you're learning what they do all the time. It's not what we do all the time. And like I said, it's a test to your ability to be a football player when you can do that and learn to adapt and do things. I find you develop a lot of players in that. So we take a lot of pride in it. I usually am around those huddles. I'm interested in watching those players when they give us those looks, see what they do, because, that's where I'm kind of looking for my future football players a lot of times. So on offense, Jacob Dean in week 1, Keithan McPherson week 2, Morgan Lusty, Bryce Britton, Justin Davis, Cole Easley, and Jose Rodriguez this past week. And again, those are names that you will eventually be hearing on a Friday night. And I could go back through the years, and a lot of the names people are very familiar with in Gilmer football history. They were names on those Scout Team Player of the Weeks. That's where they first started. They were that guy. And so we really appreciate these guys. I think they learn an important thing about life in that they serve the team. It's not something where they're at the forefront, but they are right tonight. We're going to put them out there tonight. And usually we get a picture in the paper of the Scout Team Player of the Week. We always get them a little Dairy Queen, something of that.
Can't beat that.
It's a big deal.
Right there,
But it's a big deal. It's for us, and we want those guys to know that it is, because it is.
Yeah.
We got to have it.
Are you having fun?
I'm enjoying it. I do enjoy. It's just fun working with the kids. I enjoy seeing the kids get better. I enjoy seeing them grow as a team. That's the fun.
You're a great coach. We're lucky to have you. I'm really glad you took the job. Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
On behalf of myself, Jeff Rash, and the head football coach of the Gilmer Buckeyes, Matt Turner, I want to thank you guys for watching Coach's Corner. Don't forget, we air every week, 9:30 on Saturday mornings and 5:30 on Wednesday evenings. Thanks for watching.